Hey, good morning.
Hey Vincent,
How are you, bro?
good. You?
Good.
You're here?
Yeah, he's
Testing, testing.
Hello, sir.
Okay, perfect. It's working.
Well, I got a mic for you.
Oh, beautiful.
Awesome, man. And then my mic got chewed up by my cat, but it's right.
Yo, rakeel.
Hey,
Yo, what's up, man? Hey, can you look at the GJ on the 5 minute for me, please?
you want me to look at GG on the 5 minute?
Yeah, it might sound crazy, but can you please for a second?
Let's take a look here.
We're in a downtrend at the moment, in my opinion. And on the 5 minute, I was trying to seek entries because otherwise my stop loss would be too big.
Okay.
And if you see at that candle, where we retraced and we went back down with one back. Wait, let me put the. So sorry, shit. If
Nice
we
one.
see this candle,
Yeah.
that retraced back, and then you see the first bullish, bearish candle forming. Is that a confirmation for self at the retracement of the 5 minute?
Yeah.
I was looking for that, and I missed it myself because I was too busy doing other stuff. But
Well, a better sell will be below 130,600.
okay.
Yeah, that's
the dark. Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, that's what I'm waiting for. Like a sell below 130, 650, 600. Because then I know there's clean traffic here to the left, going down to the 130. You know, like 250 and 300.
Okay. Well, because for me, I was aiming the one candle to the left at where it and at 130,600. That was my initiative target.
Yeah, you can do that too. That's no problem.
Okay. I actually had a self stop here, and my target was this wick around here, which it almost hit, but I closed here because I had a sell stop and a buy stop. The buy stop was here. Because in my opinion, with this engulfing happen, I didn't know if it was gonna keep going up or down, but most likely because it looks like a bearish trend, I set up both a sell stop and a buy stop. Sell stop got triggered, and I closed here at the bottom.
Nice.
Going based off this wick here. But yeah, overall, it does look bearish in case you're looking for sales. But like Rakeel said, that area needs to have a nice clean break, continue down.
Okay.
So I think it's like 70 pips, right?
Let's see.
It's like 70 pips something.
Yeah, 80 pips, 70, 80 pips. That was 70 pips. All right, 70.
To the downside, yeah, it's 70 something.
Yeah.
But it's rejecting that support, so see how it sets up.
Yeah, we need to break through.
Yeah, it's rejecting nasty. I think that was GBP news today, right?
Yes, there is.
Interest rates.
I think it happened already.
We got interest rates coming up.
Yeah.
But when we're in the other session came out, there was another news, right?
There was retail sales.
Oh, it was
GBP
retail sales. Oh, okay.
official bank rates and monetary policy summary.
Yeah, that gave it a nice push up.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey, good morning. Good
Good
morning.
morning, man.
Good morning.
Yeah, man, I rejected hard.
Yeah, I was about to take a buy, but
Firing back up.
I'm like, nah.
Well, you gotta wait for confirmations.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
definitely gonna wait. It's just a 5-minute candle. Because if it doesn't break the high of the previous ones, oh look, jeez.
Flew back up.
Hey, Luke. There's this background noise from your mic.
Okay, I'll mute myself. No problem. Sorry.
Thank you. That's good that it's not me today. You guys can hear me good or no?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Rakeel, can you hear me good or no?
Yeah, it's good.
All right, thank you.
So we're getting rates here coming soon. Let's see here. 4 hour is ranging. 4 hours at a support. 640. Daily is bearish. Daily hasn't gone bullish. 1 hour time frame is also rejecting. But what's happening on the 1 hour is that we had this resistance forming here on the 1 hour. And this resistance was through Asian session. It was also through London session, because it tried breaking up, came back down, formed resistance here again. So basically now the 1 hour is just ranging here. For interest rates, I don't know, man. I might use a buy stop at 131,500.
I was
Ooh.
thinking about the same 5 stop around that area.
Far away. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But eventually, this was a fake out. So basically how this works is now this was resistance, price broke up, price had to do a retest to continue going up, but it didn't. It closed back down. So if this resistance gets respected, we're going to break below 13600 and we're going to come down to 130 even. Because if this is a fake out and price couldn't maintain its move bullish, it should maintain its move bearish. So it's just waiting for volume to kick in. And if you look at the time, and the volume is going to kick in 20 minutes.
Yeah, there was a lot of volume during London.
Oh, 80 USD. Buys. Buying at the top. I think you need to wait for a support to be formed. Yeah. You know, you need to wait for support to be, like, price is going to make a high, and then it's going to make a support, and it's going to retest the high. So you have to wait. Oh, Yannick is trading AUD USD now. Awesome.
You say what? Did he say?
What?
Hey.
What?
What?
Jeez.
No, I didn't hear anything, but okay.
No, I said Yannick is.
Oh, okay.
Why are you guys laughing?
Because it sounded something completely different.
No, I didn't say anything bad. I just.
No, I know.
Ooh, what's this? 30-minute form support, enter on 15-minute retest. Support to be old. Nice. Looks good for buys here then. But it's ranging on a 1 hour, but it's a pretty big range. That's the thing, that's 70-foot range. Can you explain what it means when a candle closes above or below or under the previous candle in a 30-minute time frame? Which time frame better? Well, if a candle closes below a previous candle, that means it's a downtrend. Man, gold had a spike down and people got wrecked.
You look at the 30-minute. It looks like Spike City.
Which was it? I tried to find the liquidity feed.
None.
Yeah, Vantage FX is not showing it as well.
Yeah, I think it was. People said it was icy markets.
No, they all look the same.
Yeah, it just dropped.
Yeah, looks horrible.
Yeah, I mean, people shouldn't really trade gold at this time. Like, I mean, if you look at gold, gold has really, really high spreads, like extremely high spreads. I'm staying away from gold when normal volatility and volume comes back in gold. You know, like there's no point. I mean, if you look at the spread, it's like a 10, 20 pip spread.
Yeah, I'm getting 17 now, but yesterday I was getting 80.
The thing with the rates is, I don't think they will cut the rates, because if they cut the rates to 0, that'll be devastating. Most will happen is they will remain the same.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to cut rates either.
Yeah, it's going to remain the same. US unemployment claims. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens, because this number is going to be... I don't think this number is going to be bad. Next month, we're going to be having like bad numbers. Because all the job cuts, unemployment claims, they happened this month in March. So that should get affected in April. April, you're going to see the results. Isn't the Forex market closed for a week? Well, Mr. Targus, then I think it's your time off.
Those unemployment claims, are they not for last week?
I think, let's take a look here. Oh, yes, that's true. That's true. You're right, they're for last week.
So I think on that basis, I think it's going to be terrible.
Terrible, yeah, I agree now.
So it's going to be bad for the dollar, good for gold anyway. We're not even trading gold.
Oh. Did they change it?
Huh?
Look at this, they updated from 1500 to 1648.
So more unemployment. So definitely bad for the dollar. So in this case, what would you look for since spreads are super high on gold?
Not to trade gold.
Well, what about you, Jay?
You can trade UJ if you want.
Mm.
The waiting game here is starting now. We have support farm, resistance farm. Once this area breaks, coming up. This should be the area it should come up to if it breaks up. 100 pip range. Like another thing I'm looking at is the 30-minute chart here. I have 30 minutes breaking the high of the previous 30 minutes, but at the same time it's coming up to this resistance here.
And if you look at the 15-minute, has a bottom wick.
So this chart, waiting for candle to close to take a sell. Yeah, I think you can take a sell once this candle closes right over here. You can have a stop above that candle and anticipate the next one to continue down probably this area. Do you think it's possible unemployment could already be priced into the market? Not sure. No idea. Let's take a look at USDJPY here. It seems like it. Because this is falling. If this is falling already, if USDJPY is falling already, this could mean that unemployment is priced into the market. Because it's already falling down. We had support here, price kind of like retested in this area. Yeah, I mean, if this continues to fall down, then you start looking left to see, okay, what are the probable areas where pricing come down to? You know, so if you kind of like start marking a zone, the price breaks below here, it's going to come down over here, which is 40 pips away. So let's see what happens. I mean, within this range, it could probably range in this range between like 109.750 and 110.230. To wait and see. Wow, this should be interesting.
I like how GJ is looking though.
How's it looking?
We got a big impulse on the 4 hour, so we're bullish on the one. Go to the 1 hour. Same way, we got a big impulse to the upside. Create a support, has not broken support, major rejections. We created another floor right here. Major rejection. One touch, two touch,
third touch. You broke above this level, retested, probably for the bull run right here. So,
yeah.
Perfect.
Perfecto. Good analysis. Yeah, that's why I have a buy stop right there. Where,
we shall wait and see, because this level was already broken. So unless it comes here and then comes to the downside, but I like the bull run better. We saw a lot of bull potential. So let's see.
Yeah, I was looking at the
Even the
4 hour.
4 hour, look at that.
I was looking at like, you know how let me just read justice, how this was resistance.
Yep.
And the candles are closing above
100%.
this area.
We created it was trying to retest this level to push down, but it did not. We got bullish, a lot of bullish momentum.
Yeah. Oh, I think my buy stop got activated. But I just don't like this 15-minute candle with no bottom wick. That's the only thing on the issue. But
why you think it's gonna come back down?
Yeah, I think it might retest again.
Go to the 15-minute.
Yeah, it has no bottom wick there.
Yeah, no bottom wick.
Buy stop in the same place, Mac.
Oh no! Back then it was 400. I was at 430, but I closed already. I'm not liking it. Yeah, probably like that. Whoever drew that.
Me, your cousin.
Yeah, perfect. Awesome. Yeah.
We shall wait.
Entry when candle close, stop loss below. Oh, nice. That's a good trade. Made it. Can you please suggest a good broker? Spreads are low today. Afraid to IC markets. Well, depends on where you live. I live in Canada, so the broker I use is in my description. So that shouldn't be an answer here. Question.
I gotta get a rope.
Alright, let's take a look at this. Ooh, would you look for a buy on lower time frame? Starts showing support, or sell after support is broken, system momentum is bearish. Depends. It's coming down to a lot of consolidation here. You have to look at the small time frames to see if they're creating mini resistance to continue down, or starting to create a support to continue up.
See, so probably making low. Let's make a lower wick on the 15.
Okay, we got 4 minutes for this interest rates coming in. 4 minutes.
What, UK interest rates?
Yeah.
I think it's in an hour, no?
Oh, yes. Okay.
You didn't change the time?
I just saw. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, you guys go back 1 hour like this weekend.
Yeah, this weekend is when our clocks change.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I got excited for no reason. Are we looking for GJ to drop? Well, so far GJ is in a range. It's in a range, so I mean, I'm just waiting for it to break this range here. You got support, you got resistance here, so just patiently waiting, because if it breaks resistance, it's probably gonna head off to 132 even again, and then possibly up to 132 200. So that's a trade I'm gonna be looking for. But if it breaks support, it's gonna come down to 130 even, or even 130 200. So that's a trade I'm gonna try to take, because there's clean traffic to the left. It's really easy trading in this range. I mean, obviously you have range here in this consolidation area, but like, I want to put myself in the best position to win, like I've been winning for the past 4 or 5 months. So I'll wait for price to come up over here, try to take a buy, or try to take a sell if price comes down over here. Because you always have to put yourself in a position where okay, what are your chances of winning? Chances of you winning up above over here are much higher than inside this range.
Yeah, I just collected 17 pips from GJ right now.
Nice.
I went on a smaller time frame, M3. Go to M3 real quick.
You should have told us, man. That's the rules of the stream. That's the rules of the stream. You can't say I got pips. You gotta say, hey, I just entered.
He's my cousin. Give him a break, okay?
Yeah, that's
like you're my father. You're my father. He's my cousin. Please get him out, okay?
Those are the rules of the stream.
What's the rules?
The rules are
you have to let us know when you enter.
Cool. Okay, I got you. My bad.
Now you're banned.
I don't want to throw anybody off with my, my trading style a little bit.
Oh no.
Nah, that's fine. We're all family here.
Sounds good. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. I don't have the...
Yeah, he doesn't have 3 minutes.
Yeah.
He doesn't have 3 minutes. Oh, well, 5 minutes. Let me see what the 5 minute. Let me see how I look.
We're peasants. We don't.
Reason why I took trade. I come from Carter FX, so we trade off like basis a lot too. So let me show you.
He's not talking about Brandon Carter, by the way. He's talking about the other Carter.
Yeah, let me show you real quick.
Not Adrian Carter.
We trade out our basis. So since we're coming from this support, right? We got a base right here. We got another base right here. As price touched it on 3 minutes, a little bit more clear. Impulse comes down, and then we create another impulse. So we do like 15, 20 pips of TP1, and then we go risk free.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's basically like FTR and FTB, right?
I think so.
Are you in Slack?
Richard?
What's up?
Are you in Slack or?
No, he's not on Slack right now. Slack is a platform we use to share trades.
Oh, okay.
So whenever you have like something or breakdown or anything, or you can post it up there to help
Okay,
others.
cool. I will.
No, like, are you in Slack or no?
No?
Oh, how'd you get the Zoom link?
Through me. Remember that I asked you to, so my cousin could show up one day.
Oh, okay.
Remember we talked about it.
Could we have a really big move based on what happened if we look through that? Man, Brandon Carter effects threatened me once.
No, he's not Brandon Carter effects. He's Carter effects.
DC Carter effects.
DC Carter effects, not Brandon, not this alien looking ass guy.
I don't know who that is.
No, he's really cool people. He doesn't wear the same shirt always.
He's a really good trader.
Ooh, GU 15 minute. Yeah, looks good. Price broke above this resistance. I'm taking buy. Your stop loss is below the candle here. Yeah, looks good.
Oh, how was Miami, by the way?
Yeah, it was quiet. How do you feel after your first profit withdrawal? Felt good. What's this? Took a small entry at this. Kind of close above. Looks like clean move. Yeah, you'll need a break above this area. 131,400. Hello. I was wondering, when anticipating a trade, do you always plan for a buy and a sell? Yes. Every time I look for a trade, I always look for a buy or a sell. You know, because a sell is going to be below this area, buy is going to be above this area. Just waiting.
I have a buy stop at 131, 400. Oh, 390.
390.
Yeah.
I think it'll be better to have it above like 131, 480. That's above the 30-minute wick.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, because 390 can get activated easy.
Right, and then come down. Right.
Yeah. So you could have a buy stop at like 131.
Morning.
480.
Morning.
Hello.
Yeah. Hey, Bobby.
What's up, Mac?
Nothing, bro. Chilling here. A little bored, but same old. What's up with you?
4 more weeks shut down, so damn, I got to work for 4 more weeks.
Oh, we have 12 weeks of shutdown.
Oh, damn.
Is that 12 weeks?
12 weeks? Damn.
Yeah, everyone 12 weeks. But yeah, we can talk about this in the stream, guys.
Yeah.
Will you enter GJ without any confirmation candle close? No. When I enter GJ, I'll let you guys know. GJ 30 minute. Your TP is above this resistance, so I don't know about that. It's above this resistance when it hasn't broken this resistance, so I'm very cautious about that. See, there's this resistance. You have to wait for this resistance to break, so then the probability of price heading up becomes higher. When price stays below this resistance, the probability of it breaking above this resistance is lower. You get me?
You get me, mate.
You get me, mate. Yeah, I probably have a buy stop at like 131, 480.
31, 300 been holding for a while.
Mine is 131 and 600.
Okay.
You're just at 31,600 Kerwin?
Yeah.
Oh, mine
I'm
got
in buy
activated already.
31, 300.
So my TP is gonna be not at top of this wick, but it's gonna be at 130, almost 131, 800.
Okay, what's this? Price in range, price but not break, resistance, waiting for a retest to sell. Price never made resistance, biggest resistance, but created new resistance in 30 minutes. Okay, wick to fill, entry at the break of the previous candle low. I don't know what happened, whether you hit take profit or stop loss, it doesn't say here. But I would say it's in a range, so a better thing to do would be to wait for this range to break. If the unemployment claims are less than 1600, then USD depreciate. Yes, it goes down. No, if the unemployment claims are higher, and it seems like they will be higher, because it's the unemployment numbers. You know, if the unemployment numbers go up, that means USD is bad. So 131, 480.
Come on, GJ. Here we
Stop is going to be like around 25, 26 pips.
Let's go, GJ.
Okay, what's this? EU. Resistance formed. Breakout and close above resistance. Okay. Wait for a confirmation candle. Take a trade. Clean traffic. Stop loss below. Yeah, looks good. So I guess you can now probably, I mean, if this candle closed, you can bring your stop below the 1 hour candle here.
It should be easy to break.
What trade is on? We'll have a buy stop at 131, 480.
Oh, my buy stop got activated already at 131, 420.
420.
About
420.
huh?
I don't know. I think it was happy about 420.
How do you manage all the noise from all the other time frames? I stick to the 30-minute candle closes and 15-minute candle closes. So you see this 15-minute candle is about to close in 5 minutes. It hasn't come up to my buy stop yet because it's above the high. And if this candle closes below resistance, I'm still waiting. You know, because when you're looking at the chart, you don't have to take a trade. You don't have to be in a trade. The number one mistake people make is they come on the charts and they're anticipating a move. It's going to be a good move, but they enter too early. You know, they enter too early because they don't want to miss a trade. They don't want to, like, you know, they actually want to take a trade and show off, you know, and trust me, I get that. That's true. But if you just wait, you will get an even better trade that you can show off even better, and you're going to be more confident in it. You know, so I'm just waiting. I mean, what else is there to do? Just wait. Raja, you have a buy stop at 131.480. Man, I think I said that like 4 or 5 times.
6 times.
So what I was looking at the 4-hour here was, let's just remove all this here. That this 4-hour formed 2 hours ago, right? So all these 4-hour candles, they closed below this price, 131.200, and then you had this 4-hour candle wick down, this closed above, this closed above, closed above, closed above, closed above. So you know, so there's a high chance you might be rejecting this area.
I think you got activated already, Rakeel.
Oh, yep, my buy stop got activated.
Oh damn.
Okay, good trade, guys. Another one for the books. Bang, 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 bang. Another one for the books. Another one for another one for another one for the books.
There we go. Buy stop got activated. $131.480 was my buy stop, and it's activated. Now, since it's activated, I want this 15-minute candle to keep closing bullish, right? Because if this 15-minute candle closes bullish, then I'm expecting the next 15-minute candle to respect the low of the previous one and continue going bullish. You know, if it doesn't, if it comes down, then it's going to hit my stop loss, and I'm going to lose exactly what I'm planning on to lose. So that's number one thing. You should know exactly how much you're willing to lose.
Nice, good volume, guys.
If it goes,
GG.
Richard.
Oh damn.
Richard, did you take that? Did you take that entry or not?
I did. Remember, I took the entry a little bit before you guys.
Oh,
Get
I thought
ready,
you had.
it's
I thought
coming.
you had closed.
Oof, 25 pips.
Oof.
Good.
Wow.
27 pips up.
25 pip. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Good job, guys. Everyone, if you took this trade, give it a like on YouTube, please.
Mac doing the job.
You know, I'm here for everyone. No top wig on this 15, so we're Gucci.
There's a little weak.
I don't see anything, Bobby. Maybe because you're Asian, you can see better.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah, okay.
Come on.
Oh wow, Mac. There was being there was sneaky shit.
Let's go, GJ. Come on.
Hey, Kerwin, stop with that. Let's go, GJ. Let's go, GJ.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you
there's
have it.
There you
there's
go.
10 pips.
Oh, good job, Raja.
Alright, I'm putting stops at break even now.
Raja.
Let's get
Good
it.
job, buddy.
Raja.
Secured 10 pips there and
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
10 pip gang strikes again.
10
Safe
pips.
as
Come
such.
on.
10 pick gang strikes again. Short
Yeah, man.
gang.
Oh, look.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Beautiful.
wow.
Come on.
Perfect. 20 pips. Almost.
20, yeah, 21 pips.
Alright, so this is where I'm securing majority of my positions. And letting one runner run.
Oh man.
I love how it just came off with no bottom wick or anything, just pop.
Nice.
There was a big though.
Well, if you guys on YouTube, you took the same buy stop or trade or whatever and secured some profits at least, give a like on the stream because you know we won again.
That's not what you're supposed to say. You're supposed to say we want to bring good to the community and whatnot.
The thing is that we can come here every day and just give out our position as soon as we take them with confidence, and you know that's how you get better. I mean, it doesn't seem like a big move, but if you measure this, man, this is like, this went up, what, 17, 18 pips?
20 pips.
Yeah.
And it's looking good, because the 15 minutes not coming back. So,
I mean, with this 15 has no bottom wick, but you know, now the previous one to the previous one didn't have a bottom wick either, so I don't know.
It
So, yeah.
could. It could
Might,
reach the
it might come down for some liquidity and continue up. So I have my other TP set up at 131, 800.
Mm. Triple up. Or come down to retest the previous resistance and then pop right back up. Or it could just
Ooh, you just
shoot it
fucked
down
up
hard.
there.
spread took me out.
Spread took your runner out.
Yeah. I closed 50% on top.
Let's see.
Yeah, my runner got
Yeah.
stopped out too.
My runner got stopped out too.
Yeah.
Well, that was an easy trade.
Yeah, it was super easy.
See, right over here, my stop was 22 pips. I secured around, 15, 16 pips. The point is, even though the risk reward was negative, the profitability is way higher than negative risk reward. And like my plan is even, sometimes my risk reward is going to be negative, but most of the times it will always go in like 10, 15 pip profits. So I was expecting it to continue higher, which is why when price came up to around 131,620, I secured positions, right? I secured positions. I brought stops to break even because there's nothing wrong in securing positions. So when you have a 20 pip stop and you're aiming for a 22 pip TP at the same time, and if you're securing before your TP gets hit, it's still okay, because then you're letting your runner, you're expecting the runner to continue on, but the main thing is you are securing profits. You're securing the bag. You can't
Secure the bag alert.
You can't just let it open, be like, no, I'm going to leave it open, it's going to continue on. It can continue on, because now if you look at the price, the 15-minute candle closed above the resistance here. So this move down was just a retest, but it so happened that my entry was in the way and it got stopped out. So in my eyes, it's better to get stopped out than to risk going back in a drawdown.
Right. Never let a position that was positive go into drawdown.
Yeah, like I mean, if you had better entries, you're still holding. Awesome, man. This is gonna keep on running up, and you're gonna have a pretty good day. But me, I got stopped out at break even.
Me
My
too.
runners keep running.
Yeah, I'm up 42 pips.
Oof, nice. Good job.
Beautiful.
So it did retest the highlight zone that you highlighted.
Yep, and it's gonna keep on going.
And it's
Yep,
gonna keep on going, yeah.
perfect.
But you can't get greedy and re-enter after getting stopped down.
I knew it was gonna happen. Yeah.
This trade was all broken down.
All broken down by the best.
The best Mac.
Yes, sir.
The
Yes,
best
sir.
So you better tag me on that.
See,
on that.
see now, if your entry was at 480, your stop and TP are 1-to-1.
Yeah, but you told me to move it up a little further, so.
Oh no, someone was complaining here in the YouTube chat that your stop was too big and you take profit.
Oh wow, for real? I think it made sense. I just moved it a little bit more, but. What you see right now is rejecting, so it's not looking that good. Plus, it's about to be 7:30, so.
See, the 30-minute has officially broken out that resistance, and if it closes in 7 minutes, we have a breakout.
Mm-hmm. And at 8 a.m. we should get a pushback, so. Pullback. Sorry.
Pushback.
How do you push someone back, rakeel? You know how?
No.
Just push it.
That's some karate thing. Some judo. You pull.
That's pull, bro.
Actually, my TP, the second TP was actually here in this wick, which will probably get it reached, but since I got stopped out, I didn't re-enter, so I'm good. I got 30 pips, so.
132, man. 132.
132 even. On London, I had entered here, where this engulfing happened, and I had a buy stop right above the same area where you had rakeel, and I closed right here.
Good job.
Yeah, I closed right here, 132 even. But now this is just rejecting this area, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm out the trade already.
Yeah, that's good. Did he close around here, right here?
I took out 40. My entry was 131.13, so I took out 43 pips. I took 3 positions in there.
You entered down here, 13?
Yeah, but I'm in M3 time frame, so I went risk for 20 pips.
Holy crap, that's a lot. So this call was made by Richard Flex.
No, it wasn't. I never gave it. I gave it to you guys after I entered.
Well, you have to give it up next, if not, you're banned.
It was my first time on the chat. Come on, man. Give me a break.
Okay, relax.
I think if we break that resistance, the 1 hour, we're gonna keep going up. Keep going with the bullish.
Morning, guys. UJ's tanking right now.
Morning,
Yeah,
yo.
you just drop it. Has Ted done the live or is it today?
It's the
Oh,
same
man.
question of the day. Is Ted here?
This is the question of the day. Has
Is
Ted's live
Ted
already?
here?
It's
Hey.
just pretty easy to do the math when you see the story and it's like 12 hours ago.
Hey Ted, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good.
Good morning, Ted.
How's your lawn?
How's my lawn?
Yeah.
What?
In this trade, you use the 30-minute time frame. Do you sometimes use well? Here, what was happening was I had a buy stop at 131,480. That buy stop was above the high of the previous candle. It got activated, went up a little bit more. I secured profits. Had a runner got stopped out with a retracement, and that was it. Got like 10, 12 pips out of that trade, and I think that was the only trade I was going to take today. Before that, price was ranging. There was no confirmation it's going to break out. So, we wait for confirmations, and it worked out, sadly. Why are you not re-entering now? Because I had to take one trade. I took that one trade, and now I made money, and I don't want to risk that money on this trade. I'm 12 pips up, and I don't want to risk these pips to get more pips. You can't be greedy in the market. If you're greedy in the market's going to take back what it just gave you or what you got from it. So, as you can see, it's coming down. So if I would have re-entered, I would have lost.
You're spitting facts.
Yeah, so now this candle has 2 minutes to close. 30-minute candle, if you look at it, it's closing back below this resistance, which means it's back in the range now.
Yep.
So now when it's back in the range, it's going to it will close in the range. You're like, okay, well, there's probably news happening in half an hour, so maybe that's going to drive it somewhere. Now we have to wait.
We got 1 minute for the 30-minute candles to close. On M1, looks like we're retesting, just coming down, doing like creating ceilings.
Will Yahoo News saying next report worth more number for gold to go long? Well, it's going to be interesting to see what these numbers are. They'll be huge. I'm pretty excited to see these numbers.
It's gonna be huge.
Yeah, like you just dropping seems like it's pricing in those bad numbers.
It's gonna be huge.
Oh, and if anyone's talking about that gold flash crash this morning, I got off the phone with my LP. A lot of brokers are getting those trades refunded or corrected. My account didn't get hit at all on Trader's Domain. So.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Because people are messaging me going, "Did your account get hit?" I'm like, "No." So
Yeah, because on Trader's Domain it doesn't show any crash.
no, there wasn't. We had the notification, but the LP corrected everything within seconds. So that you should have been affected if you were on Trader's Domain. If you were, send in a note. We'll look at it. So there was no issues on Trader's Domain because my position's still running.
Oh fuck! You still have that position?
Yep.
You still have that 300 pip position?
Wow.
How much are you running now? Like 350,
No.
350k?
For 450 pips.
450k. God, Jesus.
That's probably what, a couple million.
Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is. It's all relative, right?
Yes. Well, I mean, we're talking about almost half a million here. You're talking about a mansion.
So you want basically that position running around 1700 there?
My first eventual target will probably be 1635. We were up there earlier, and then eventually 1663.
Okay.
Because I think we have a good chance with this daily candle now to go right back up to like yesterday's daily candle was just a booby trap, just a breather. So I think we have a good chance to fill this all the way up to 1644, and then at 1644 I'll evaluate.
Okay.
Holy Christ. I think that's the longest trade you've held, right?
Yeah, right now it's been a couple of days. So
It's been a couple of days.
yeah.
Yeah.
A couple weeks.
No, the 24th was the trade entry.
Hey Mac, show my little one what a whip fill is. He's gonna tell you what a whip fill is.
Well, now how we trade is based on whip fills.
I'm from Canada and I trade with TD. What method do you guys withdraw? Well, depends from broker to broker. I'm learning by comparing my analysis to you guys, and for the most part, I've been doing pretty good. It's helping me a lot. Oh, perfect. Why do you sound...
I see markets is not refunding. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
We got the call this morning. I was on the call earlier. That's why I wasn't on right away. The LP said if there's any discrepancies, we're to send the order tickets through, and then they're gonna correct anything.
I'm gonna tag you in the picture that I saw. Is this one, Ted? Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I know what the flash crash looked like.
No, but this is like I don't know. It's a different broker that I've never seen in my life.
Then why do we care?
True.
There was a couple, I think, MT4 accounts on MT4 got hit on Trader's Domain. MT5 didn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I didn't see it anywhere else.
Yeah, so those accounts will be corrected on MT4 as they come through. The LP is looking at them right now.
Ooh, nice one. All right, 25 minutes. We're back in the range.
Yeah, Mac. All this the trades looked like all the brokers look the same. There was a major LP that pulled out, and that's what usually happens when there's a flash crash.
Okay.
When there's price moves like that, it means that there's a liquidity provider that pulled out abruptly, and it forced all the orders to be rerouted. So,
Gotcha. Thank you.
yeah. But because of the way this happened, most liquidity providers are providing a refund or a cancel of the trade if required, depending on what the circumstances. It's not good for business to have stuff like that happen, and then for clients to lose like that.
Oh, no, definitely not.
So that's why most times with my liquidity providers, when I call them, they'll adjust orders or make any corrections. Because I mean, if they want to take a couple 100,000 out of the market like that by cheating, they're not going to get it ever back again. So.
Yeah, so it'll be considered cheating.
Well, I mean, you think about it, the market doesn't move like that. It's an irrational movement, so it's not really fair to the traders.
Definitely not.
This is an extremely strong level, 1620. Very strong.
Wow, 13 deaths in one day today in New York.
That's crazy.
From what, like from car accidents?
Coronavirus or what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow, that's insane.
man,
Run
more
out.
people die from other causes. In my
Yeah.
eyes, it's
Yeah,
not
that's
a very
true.
big deal at all.
It is true.
From
That's what
obesity.
that's what they're promoting the most right now, though.
De Blasio says that half of New Yorkers will get the virus.
Are you placing any pending orders for the pound or USD news? Not sure. Really not sure yet. The pound interest rates, I mean, I'm not gonna try to place any pending orders here. Like, I'll wait for a market structure to form if I'm going to take a second trade. I would want to see a bullish candle, like a healthy bullish candle closing above this resistance. That will give me 110% confirmation that we're going to go up, and that will then turn into my second trade of the day.
Remember last time when there were cuts on the pound and then it spiked down and then it just flew up?
No, it went up and then it came down.
No, I went down and then it went up.
This for price rate cut?
Yeah.
Oh, no, man. Silently go look at the chart and then you'll see it went up during London and then in New York it came down.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It went up. There was a spike down as soon as the news happened, and then it went up, and then it came down.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, that was during London.
Yeah, during London, right? There was a
When
big
whole
spike down.
session in
Uh-huh.
5 or 4:30 start retracing.
Yeah,
Took that sell.
and then it went up.
Yeah.
And then it went down for New York. I remember because I took that trade.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Hey Ted, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. Could you please check your Instagram when you find some time?
What am I checking it for?
Basically, I have asked you something.
Okay, you can just type it here now.
All right, what's this? Gold 30-minute. Buys over here, heading up towards 1624 27. Yep, makes sense. Makes sense. All the brave people out there who are trading gold, I salute you. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. You're leading the army there of the gold
Yes, sir.
traders.
We're gonna get to that 500 quick already.
Ted is at the front line of gold trades. That's awesome.
Trade is like the
Yeah.
frontier right now.
It's all the only reason why the trade has been so successful has been because I got in during the Asian session before the London session increased the spreads. That's the only reason why I'm still in it. Otherwise, I would not be trading gold right now. There's no benefit to it.
Hell no. I mean, you're a trooper right now, to be honest.
Well, no, I mean, I survived all the big spread jumps, like 100 pips.
All the spikes.
Yeah, all the spikes. That's all.
Yeah, basically, you went over the spike bed.
Yeah, anybody who's trying to trade gold now, I really don't advise it. It doesn't make sense until the liquidity comes back and until it stabilizes, and then take advantage. I mean, all you have to do is look at gold charts, and you can see there's still a lot of room even past 1633. Going 1633 to 1663, you still have a lot of room. So once the spreads sort of calm down, and they're pretty much calm right now. I mean, they're getting better. The spread on TD has sort of gone back down to like 3-4 pips, which is somewhat normal. But I mean, at that point, once it goes past like 1633, 1635, you can start looking at entries at like 16 to 1660, 1700. So I mean, there's still a lot of room for gold to go up if it does move. So don't be too concerned about trying to get in here now with if the spreads are still bad. There's so many more opportunities. GJ presented a lot of opportunities. UJ, USD CAD. You know, there's a lot of opportunities.
Since gold is close for me, I moved to USD JPY.
Yeah, I mean, back 4 years ago, 5 years ago, USD JPY was a great pair to trade. Raja and I used to trade it all the time. It was moving so well. We loved it. And then it just slowed right down.
Oh, UJ?
Yeah. You know, if you look at USD CAD, it was at a super high level. It had to correct a bit. So
Exactly. Yeah, I'm impressed. Actually, that UJ move since Asian session so far is already 165 pips.
Oh, shoot.
Basically, UJ moves only 50 to 70 pips in average daily range. And hopefully today we're gonna have another massive drop on UJ when the news comes out.
Man, yesterday when I posted that book, almost
Hello.
12 people messaged me asking me what's the name.
What's the name of the book? Alex Cookout.
12 people.
How to make barbecue.
It's crazy.
Alex Cookout.
So what's happening on GJ right now? GJ 15-minute candle tried to break out, came back in the range, closed back in the range. This candle did a retest of this resistance. Now it's back in the range. $30 minutes about to close in 13 minutes. 1 hour is also about to close in 13 minutes, 14 minutes.
Yeah.
There's news coming in. Why not sell now? Well, you can sell now. Like if you really want to sell, if you want to be really aggressive, you can sell now and have a stop above the previous 15-minute candle and then basically hope that news is going to push it further down.
I'm a pending sell on UJ 109.48, and I hope it doesn't get activated before the news comes out.
Just make sure you have like some spread open.
Expecting to get at least 25 pips on this move on UJ.
Oh, beautiful.
On a sell, you said, Kerwin?
Yeah, I'm a sell.
Oh yeah, Rakeel said it. 36 pips, right?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you guys already mentioned this, but like I'm looking at the gold spreads. It's like so erratic. Like I'm looking at it from my MT4 at one pip spread and to like 130, 150. Crazy right now. This is on Vantage Forex, on Vantage FX, by the way.
Yeah, that's normal. Ooh, we got 11 minutes left. Anyone have a good recommendation for a Forex mentor? That's the most dumbest question I've ever heard.
You're so mean.
That's like saying, anyone has a good recommendation on which country I should go marry a person from?
Japan.
That's like going over to a car dealership and saying, "Are there any salesmen here?" It's like you sit in a Forex live stream and then you go. It's the same as going to a car dealership and walking in, going, "Is there a car sales guy here?"
Which salesman is going to sell me a car?
Yeah.
You can get anything you want.
The only thing I'm waiting for is to see how these numbers come out, the unemployment claims. Man, I haven't been out of the house in since I came back. Had no reason to leave. What's this? Buy stop, sell stop. Sell stop looks pretty good below the support. Buy stop also, I think a buy stop would be better above You know how these candles are closing right over here. That'll be better buy stop. Look on the 30 minutes, so above this 30-minute candle high, it's gonna be better buy stop. All these sexy ladies are here in the YouTube chat. They're trying to talk to everybody.
Those bots. Are you taking them out like manually?
No, it's automated.
Oh, okay. They actually like say your name. They're trying to lure you in. And
Yeah, because
Oh, it's not automated now?
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's automated.
Yeah, install the script.
Oh, okay, because I keep clicking them on, but you get them first. I'm like, man, you're faster than I am.
Yeah.
No, it's automated because I was trying to like and report it, but they got Kinder Cutie, Remuela.
How do you feel about gold now? Well, if the spreads are high, the price is still moving accordingly. It's just the fact that the spreads are high and you gotta take into account those high spreads, which means bigger stop losses and lower lot sizes.
Yeah, the spreads are somewhat normal right now on with gold. They're tighter. I mean, it's like maybe 5 pips, 4 pips. They're bouncing around, but I mean, if you look, I mean, I think there's opportunity for gold to go back up to 1630 today.
Yeah, with these bad numbers.
20 pips back. Gold has been handing out these buys. The spreads are stupid.
Someone messaged me saying, I'm gonna buy from top price of UJ. I'm holding, waiting to be at break even. Perfect. Good job. Can you please see this gold chart? Okay, let's take a look at this chart. No, nice. What are we looking at over here? Infinite TP? This is infinite TP.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna go get some coffee and then we'll have fun. What's this chart? GJ 15-minute resistance formed, broke out, previous resistance, took 90%, Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, 3.5 minutes. I guess this this voting result is gonna really move GJ, which I'm not sure how this works. Based on technical levels, let's see what happens. I mean, a buy stop about 131.450 should be pretty good. Seems like if it's now technically based, it's rejecting this resistance. So the next 30 minutes should initially respect the high of the previous one and continue moving bearish within this range, which is a pretty big range too. It's like a 50 pip range down to support. Do you think it's better to wait for gold to retest in 30 minutes? I'm not trading gold, so yeah, I'm not trading gold. So I have no opinions on gold. I mean, if the 30-minute close is bullish, then you can expect it to go up, but that's all on you.
Yeah, I think you should probably wait for the USA session to, I guess, open and determine direction and then look at taking a position. Because it is 2 minutes before the USA session open. And you, as a trader, should know that already.
What do we have for GJ? What time was GJ News coming in?
In 1 minute.
And that's a YouTube question.
$131, 300 holding well. With the bullish.
Coming with a bullish.
Is there any pending order? No, not really. I mean, if you're really feeling wild, I think you can have a pending at like 131.450, a buy stop, and you can have a sell stop at like 131.150. So it's above and below this 30-minute candle. But I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, the spreads are at 15 right now.
20, Brad. That's
20 pip. Oh.
All right.
All right.
Nothing.
Damn, dead drop. Oh shit! I think they might have cut rates.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
They cut them?
Also, I'm looking at, it hasn't come through yet, but I'm looking at my FX book, and for unchanged and vote increase, the votes were 0, which means 9 has to be vote cut.
Right.
Yeah.
It hasn't come through yet.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
yeah,
they kept it the same.
Oh yeah, it's the same.
Oh, so nothing.
Okay.
That was weird.
Nada.
Bullish then.
Nada con nada.
Nothing. This is where patience comes in really, really hard. You know, you really have to have patience. There it goes.
Yep.
Man, I remember last year when we started in 2018, we used to have like 20 people show up every morning, 30, 40 people show up every morning. This morning we have 1,400 people.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's pretty
It's
good.
good.
We're doing a good job, I guess.
Yeah, we're doing a
Yeah,
pretty good
doing
job.
something good. That's why.
You know, to wake up at 6:30 in the morning every day until 10.
You wake up on 6:30 every day?
Me, I wake up at 5.
I thought you
Well, I
wake
woke
up
up today
early
at
to
I woke up today at 4. I know at 3:30.
Sometimes you don't even go to sleep.
Should
What
we
time do I
see?
go?
Should we see a later drop on GJ since the rates remain the same? Well, the rates remain the same. This means that the news came out as expected, which means it's good. When news comes out as expected, it's considered a positive outcome. You know, because it wasn't less. If it's less, then that's bad, right? So it's good. I mean, so if you're looking for buys, you're looking for buys about 131,400. Because if we look the previous this 7 a.m. candle broke above. This is where my buys were. It took profit and then it closed below the same area. So buyers, you're waiting for a break above this area, or you're waiting for some bullish confirmations on the 15-minute or even on the 30-minute to take buys. But for sells, you're looking for sells below 130, 700, because this is a range. If price is going to come into this range, like right here, we don't know from here. Price has a 50-50 chance it might go up or it might go down. But if price breaks the support, it has a much higher probability to continue down. In the same way, if price breaks and closes above this resistance around 131,400, it has a higher probability to continue going up. So you should always mark out your ranges, your support resistance. You should see if price is between them. It's going to have a high probability for you to have a profitable trade. So always wait for a break and close, or with the buy stops if you're feeling really lucky like me. So far there's a lot of waiting happening here in GJ. So far I've taken one trade and that's it. Wrong chart. MDR official, you are hidden now on this channel. I don't know why people send one message like 6-7 times in caps. You send it once, I'll read it. If it's important, I'll answer it.
In caps, that means they're screaming, yelling.
Planning to place any orders for US unemployment? No, not really. Not really. The only thing I'm eyeing over here are buys on GJ again. So I'm just waiting for that. I'm just waiting for buys here on GJ. If I get buys above 131,400, perfect. But if I don't get it, then you know, whatever. Already had a trade in my bag, so that's good. Sir Raja, can you send me a signal for any pair, please, sir? There's a lot of signal services out there you can sign up to, and you can get their signals.
Third, second round, please, sir.
Just curiosity, based on what did you draw the upper range? Well, you know, we had resistance forming here, we had resistance forming here, so I drew a rectangle here. Have you ever tried for longer trades instead of scalping? Could mean less chart time required and higher reward. No, not really. I've just stuck to like 10-15 pips for the last 3 years, and that's all I've ever done.
I promise you, you're gonna love this more than swinging.
No, I'll stick to what I know.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is way better than swing trading. I hate swing trading.
It's way better on swing trades, but you hate swing trades.
No, this is better than swing trading.
Oh,
I
okay.
hate swing trading. I come from doing swing trading. It's fucking terrible.
Remember that I said that he was doing swing trading and
Terrible.
it was going bad.
Swing trading works when market has no volatility. When market has volatility, swing trading, it gets very difficult to do.
Extremely difficult.
Like if you look at when Obama was in power, you could swing trade a lot of pairs because you can look at the market and you can see that the ranges were respected. But in times of instability and volatility, it's scalping that will probably be more profitable. I mean, you can swing trade, I mean, as trades move, but I mean, I've just watched how many wicks they've been in random scalps or random spikes.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to hold a swing trade. And a lot of people that are trying to grab swing trades, they also make the mistake of not moving their stop loss into profits. So then it pulls back the whole move that they got.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
But you could always turn a scalp into a swing. That's a good.
No, there's no doubt. There's no doubt to do that. But people that are swing traders, what they do is they have, you know, their risk to reward, and then they hold that position. So the position runs all the way into profit, and it doesn't hit their take profit, and then it pulls all the way back and it hits their stop loss.
Mm-hmm. And with a huge stop loss. If we get a nice break on this 15-minute above 131.460, we should be good for buys. If it stays back in the range, then I'll just call it a day.
Mag, did you see that? Bank of England, rate cut, no rate cut, unchanged.
Sanji,
Huh? You're waiting for this 30-minute close, right?
Oh, someone messaged me saying if my buy stop got activated. I had no buy stop.
I'm just waiting for this 30-minute close, see how it goes.
Yeah, you know, because the news was good. It was the same. So it should continue bullish. I mean, the best scenario is going to be once this closes above 131,400, we're going to have a continuation heading up.
Mm-hmm. So.
That's sort of what I'd want to see. Above this resistance area, I'd want to see a zone created. And then once that zone gets created, then those candles will move up and then we'll fill this range here. We should fill right to here at this point. The issue that we're having right now is we're not breaking above that support, that resistance area that Raja's drawn. So you're gonna have a bit of a range here in this area here. That's a problem because it doesn't give you adequate risk to reward to hit that final the final target, which would be at this level here. That's sort of your final target. You would have needed to get in the trade in this candle over here to hold that support and then let it run further up. Here in this area, the trade is very difficult to take in this area here. This is a very difficult area to take a trade for GJ in because you may catch a random spike up, but then it may pull all the way back into that range there. So you have to be very careful when trading GJ at this point to go to a certain level, because it has to hold a support above that resistance that Raj has drawn, and it keeps bouncing off of that. So even though GJ may continue to go bullish, it may be difficult to take an entry. So just keep that in mind.
Do you think USD news will affect GJ? Not really. Man, if the spreads were normal on gold, I would say gold is about to rip up.
The spreads aren't that bad right now. They're actually really clean. 3 pips, 2 pips. Oh, yeah. I'm at 4. Oh, now they've jumped 30 pips.
Yeah.
Oh, no, now they're back to 10 pips.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
Man, if someone's getting whipped around in this GJ candle, I feel bad for you.
That is so dumb to enter it though. You've been telling people unless it breaks the resistance and close above, it's not buy.
Yeah, you gotta wait. 7 minutes left. If someone's looking for UJ sells, you cannot enter now because the candles are bullish. Are you still doing boot camp in London? So far, yes, but we're making arrangements there.
You're a joker. Raja needs a private jet because he doesn't believe that there's any pandemic going on.
I don't believe that, man. I don't know.
You're fine, right? You're in quarantine still. You're okay.
Yeah, I'm still in quarantine.
Yeah, but you weren't sick anyways, so. I think there's a lot of people that have the virus in them now, but the virus just isn't reacting. So people that are getting tested for the virus, I think there's also a misconception that if you test positive for the virus, that you're automatically sick. Like my friend who tested positive for the virus, he had a headache.
That's it.
Yep, that was
I
it.
agree with that. I think there's a lot of people walking around with it.
Yeah. And he's in California, so he got sick. He's got 2 kids. He had a headache for a day, and then after that, he was fine. So it's just something to keep in mind. You know, obviously, I know there's bad situations in the world, and people are like, there's, you know.
See, that's what I was reading too. Like in some parts of the world, the potency of the virus is way much more than in North America.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the problem is. Like Italy, China, the potency is way too high, and they don't understand why the potency is too high. Because we had vaccination since birth. Yeah, that could be another cause. We're like test subjects. Yeah, for the past 50 years, the government has been testing a lot of shit on us. So these little viruses, they don't affect us.
Hey
Yeah.
guys, how's it going?
All right, man. Take care.
Hey Raja,
Hey,
how you going?
good. How are you?
Yeah, good. Hey man, just a question. What drew you to GJ? Like that particular pair?
Well, I was trading UJ, and then UJ started to go quiet, and then there were like a lot of people who were trading GJ, and they were making like crazy returns. So I switched to GJ.
And is that also because when the Asian session kicks off, you're still able to trade that pair, but just in reverse?
not
makes sense.
not necessarily in reverse, but yeah, you can also trade that in the Asian session too.
Sweet. And obviously, it's why fix something when it's not broken? So it's obviously consistently delivered you profits.
Yeah, because there's a lot of volume in GJ in New York. Like like this is the regular time I trade every day for like 2-3 hours. So there's a lot of volume in this pair at this time. So that's why I like it. It suits my needs, just like as UJ was suiting my need. So the only difference is that GJ moves a lot more than UJ, but at the same time, GJ has a bigger learning curve as well compared to USDJPY.
Sweet. Thanks for that. And I guess it's like I've obviously been watching, studying the content and listening to you guys every day. And I think another major contributor to getting their profits is patience.
Yeah, man. I mean, we get paid to wait. That's what I tell everybody.
Couldn't be truer words.
Yeah, exactly. Like, because less is more. That's what I've learned in my 4 years of trying to be profitable.
Awesome, man. I'll just keep watching, keep doing your thing, man, because you're doing an awesome job, and I can't wait to step up my game in the process.
All right, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
No worries.
Are you from Australia?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, no, so it's actually good timing. It's pretty good timing for me. So, and obviously, if we get locked down, I'll be just sussing out the Asian session and also trading with Monty as well. But the New York session is a session to be at.
Yes, I like it.
No, definitely, man. So much respect, much love from down under.
Thank you. Much love from up over here.
Stay safe and stay healthy.
Yeah, you too. All right. If someone's looking for sells on UJ, you'd be looking for a sell below the low of this current 30-minute candle, because this is being rejected from this previous support and resistance. So, if you're looking for news to push it down, you're looking for a sell below this 30-minute candle. I'm not even going to talk about gold because it's just, I mean, I don't know how big the spread's going to get with this news. GJ is still in a range here, hasn't closed any, hasn't broken any levels, so we're just waiting here in GJ as well. All right. Let's see what happens. I might spend money today. I might get the TradingView membership.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're splurging like that.
might spoil myself. Let's see.
Oh, the quarantine's got you spoiling yourself.
Yeah, I'm bored. Ordered a bunch of clothes yesterday. Ooh, here we go.
Let's go, Uji. UJ is going. Let's go. Stop loss over given. All right.
Everything is froze right now.
Gold's moving just a little.
Oh, see, UJ broke down.
Yeah, it's going down, baby. Keep going. Okay, one stack so far.
Nice.
3.2 million.
Even GJ's moving down.
One stack. Okay, come on. Give me another stack, buddy. Give me another stack. Come on.
Oh, wow. Look at that number.
Jesus, a lot of unemployment.
That is bad.
Holy fuck! 330. What? Damn.
Yeah.
300. What? Shit, that's a
3
lot.
million. 3,280.
It's 3 million.
3 million, yeah. 3,200,000.
Damn.
That's NFT is going to be bad.
Oh my gosh. It's gonna be bad. 3 million.
3,283,000.
I wonder what Trump's gonna say to this.
Say you get a job. You get a job. You get a job.
Get back to work on Monday morning, everybody.
Yeah.
And you get a job. You get a job. You get a job. It's some Oprah thing.
No,
Oh, that guy makes me laugh so hard when he did the when that woman was like, "Oh, I had a fever."
Oh
over the
yeah,
weekend."
and he
He's
was
like, "Get away from me!"
It's like oh. He's a trip. He's like
I think I should look up a job.
Man, I have a feeling this is just gonna fall later on in the New York session with the NYC Open. Once this news is absorbed in the market, once they realize what the numbers are, holy shit! Yeah, gold's gonna climb.
Yeah, gold's moving at a snail's pace right now. I think we can get to 1630.
Huge 20 pip spread on gold.
Yep.
37 for me.
Initial jobless claims were this much from this much. Oh, thank you. Real traders floss multiple times a day. I floss multiple times a day. I can tell you that. You floss 4 times a day, you stay away from root canals.
Yeah. Is the man with the most root canals.
See, now the pair I trade in Asia, New York, GJ, I trade 2 pairs, GJ and gold. Gold spreads are way too high, so it's on the sidelines here. GJ is still in the range, so there's nothing yet for me in GJ. Just had 1 trade in the morning for like buys, and that's about it. Gold took me out in BE before going up. Well, that's gold. Basically on gold, you need your stop loss to be around at 1611. That's a 57 pit stop. Yeah. Oh. Oh, is UJ respecting this area here? Interesting. What do you think about this? Perfect. Out of 1,400 people, 1 person finally sent a chart. Let's take a look at this chart here. UJ 4 hour. Do you think that if we break the support, could go down, clean traffic to the left? Yep, that's what I think. I was looking at the 4 hour here, and what I was looking at was that since these 4 hour candles here from 20th March in London session, and then from 2 days ago at London, 4 hour rejected this area. Hey Bobby, can you mute yourself when you don't talk? There's a lot of background noise. No? Yes? No? Okay. Yeah, you know, so if you're waiting for this 4 hour to close, this zone is going to be of importance because previously 4 hour candles rejected this area. You know, so this close can also mean now we're rejecting. But when you go down to a smaller time frame, if you think it's going to continue moving down, you need to see that if price is going to really respect a minor resistance here. So if you go down to the 1 hour time frame, what we see here on the left hand side, there was this support formed on the 1 hour time frame. This support was respected by the 5 a.m. candle, and then the 6 a.m. candle. And then the candle after that broke below. Hey, Matt, can you mute yourself when you don't talk?
Sure.
Next, it's going to be kick for men, people who don't mute themselves. Alright, so now you're expecting this resistance to be respected. If you see a candle's respecting this resistance and forming bearish, then we can say that, okay, price moved down, it consolidated, and now it should continue falling down in UJ. Because the news is super, super, super bad. When news is super, super, super bad, it's not important that at that same time it should just keep on dropping. Because you have to realize, okay, now we have the rest of the New York session left. And when you look at Forex Factory, you don't have anything else coming in for the dollar. You know, there's nothing else. It's just maybe like a small natural gas story, but that's about it, right? So you have to see, okay, what will price do for the rest of the New York session? Maybe, like, you know, this news is going to get absorbed into the market, and later on, by like maybe like a half an hour or an hour later, we might see that drop coming in. So you got to wait for candles to flip in your direction here, and then look for sells to continue down. See, if someone's in gold with a big stop and a small lot size, you're waiting for price to create a support with this candle close.
So with gold is opened his wins and retrace all the way back and open the wins.
Yeah.
It's really hard to make profits out of it.
Gold is like an eagle with 100 feet wings. You know?
Yeah, man.
It's on a slow climb.
Yeah.
Yeah, my stop right now is at 1594. 1590. Yeah, 1594.21.
Yeah, no, you're so fucking safe.
Oh,
There's-
wow. You
The
have
gold is retracing all the way down.
6 stop loss.
Super, super safe.
See, so now you're looking at UJ here. You see how it spiked up, and now it's kind of rejecting that area. So as you start seeing bearish candles forming, you could expect it to continue going bearish. Is there any video that shows how Magic Keys work? Yes, go to Magic Keys Instagram page and you see how it works. It shows you how to install it and everything like that. I overtraded on this range on GJ. Oh, that's okay. You're probably not alone. How many pips do you normally put your stop loss? Stop loss does not depend on pips. Stop loss depends on an area on the chart which you feel like should really validate your trade if that area is not reached. That's what the stop loss is. For example, if you have a stop, let's say you take a buy on GJ, let's suppose that this candle closes bullish and you take a buy on gold. Your stop is going to be somewhere, let's say you say my stop is going to be at 16.14. So if price comes to 16.14, then you'll say, okay, like, you know what, maybe now my buy order or my buying analysis is invalid. That's what a stop loss is. You can't just say, oh, on gold I have a 10 pip stop and the spread is 15, 20 pips, or say I have a 20 pip stop on gold.
Yeah, is that a gap in people's understanding of trading? That you have to move, your risk analysis has to be according to what the market structure is. Like, you can't just copy and paste like a 15 pip take profit and a 5 pip stop loss on all your trades. I think that's a big gap. You have to look at the market structure. There's instances where your stop loss has to be wider and your take profit has to be wider as well. And then you have to look at yourself and say, does this make sense to my trading ability? Am I comfortable taking this trade? There's some instances where the stop loss and take profit is very wide and you don't like that, so therefore there's no trade. Your analysis can be right. You could be bang on. You can say gold's going to 1626 or 1628 or whatever the number is going to be, but it just means that you can't enter the trade because you don't have a valid trade idea. Like, your analysis can be correct, but it just means that you can't enter a trade. So I think you need to also evaluate that as a trader. Is I can sit here all day and say gold's going to 1650, but where's there going to be a good entry? If spreads are too wide, there's no good entry. You just watch the chart move up. That's really what you have to understand as a trader, is you have to build the trade idea according to market structure, not according to a set, I need a 3-to-1 risk to reward on every trade, because you might not get that. Maybe you get 6-to-1 risk to reward, or maybe there's only a 2-to-1. You have to understand what makes sense for your trading ability.
What if trade hits stop loss but immediately goes into my direction? So should we just manually close instead? Well, how can you manually close if it already hit your stop loss? Sometimes you gotta read twice your question. What's this? Many rejections in 30 minutes and 1 hour. Small support to break. Sells under here. I think this is a great example where you're trying to force a trade. You see here this range? I'm waiting for this range to break. Somewhere who is impatient, you are going to your small time frames and you're doing these really tight analysis. I mean, it's just very bad. So you have to stick to a clean range and clean targets. This is a clean target down here, and this is a clean target up over here. Anything happens in this range, I'm not even gonna bother with what happens in this range.
Just noise.
Yeah. And if you don't want to sit in front of your charts all day like this, set price alerts on your MetaTrader or wherever you are, and then have it email you or text message you when price comes to that level, and then look at the charts at that time. Like, you don't have to sit for 2 hours in front of these charts. You know, Raja's turned around and given a range. If you like that range and that fits your trading style, put the alerts on those trading ranges and then just go about your day. It's very easy to do. If you Google price alerts on TradingView or MetaQuotes, there's so many tools that you can do, and then you don't have to sit in front of the charts. You can literally sit in front of your charts for 5 minutes and then go off the rest of your day. Take advantage of technology.
Hi, looking at this current GJ chart, look at 4-hour draw resistance. Okay, let's take a look here. What? take a look at this chart. So this is your 4 hour. This is your 30 minutes. See, so now your 30 minutes is correct. So now you just gotta remove this orange, this purple thing from the 4 hour to make it much more better. Because this is what they say, that you analyze on the higher time frames, but then you execute on the small time frames. What they mean is, from the smaller time frames, you're trying to look for confirmations of the trade. That's all what you're doing. How much is your risk reward? My risk reward is 1-to-1 most of the time.
I check that. I check that, Rakeel. I don't think you have a 1-to-1. I think yours is usually better because your stops are tighter.
Yeah, see, I don't want to say like more than 1-to-1, because then someone says, oh, no, it's always less. So I always give myself the benefit of doubt, you know?
Yeah, because a lot of times when we take trades off like a 15-minute or 30-minute, you get like a 1-to-5, 1-to-6. You just don't realize it. But yeah, you're right. I guess if you start touting that, people are going to come and fact check every little 5-second thing.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah, because mostly it keeps on moving.
Right, that's what I mean. Like, you never really get to the point, like if you do hit your stop loss, it's very rare that you get stopped in like a really bad position.
Yeah, it's like the same thing when they say, oh, what's your win rate? I say 60%. Even though it's way more.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Gold, please. Okay. Is that like a cry call to gold? Oh, please, gold. From your webinars earlier, you have sold at resistance upon confirmation. Does that GJ look that right now? It does look like that right now, but there's so many wicks here, you know. So if you look on the 1 hour, let's take a look at this here. So if you're looking at the 1 hour chart, you see that 1 hour candle came down here, wicked up, came down here, wicked up. We're not sure where this will go right now, because this is a range. So if you're looking for a trade, you're looking left and you see that, okay, maybe this is going to be a better trade to take, or maybe this is going to be a better trade to take. Right now, price is just in a range. This is a no trade zone where price is right now. This orange zone is a no trade zone. You're looking for a break above 131,400 to have a easier move heading up to fill this candle and these wicks over here. And if price breaks down, you're looking for an easier move to come down to fill this wick and right into the zone below 130,700. So you really gotta pick and choose your battles here with trading. You guys were talking about Traders Union broker earlier. Is that an offshore broker for you guys? Any broker that is not in the US is an offshore broker.
Or in your country of origin.
Yeah, exactly. Hey Raja, what's a good risk to reward ratio? Great spellings over there. Maybe language barrier. Hey, but if you... Okay, I'm gonna hide this person. It's 1-to-1. With GJ forming like that, doesn't look like buys already. Well, for GJ to be buys, it needs to close about 131,400. It's just comical. I'm repeating the same thing.
How many times have you said that already?
A lot of times.
I want to keep count.
Why would this be a buy when the 1 hour candle is bearish? 4 hour candle. Look at this 4 hour mess. It's just garbage. USD JPY, it's time for a buy. Let's take a look here. I think a buy on USD JPY. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think a buy on gold is better if you can weather the storm on gold. And this weathering the storm on gold is to holding it's almost a 60 pip stop.
Jesus.
Yeah, for a potential 100 pip gain. Hey Raja, how much do you make? I make enough not to get fucked by taxes. Well, no. Someone's a question she could ask, make me feel like the smartest person in the world. Yes, this is a smart stream. Can you us how you make a zone? I mean, why is the box there from which wick to which wick? I don't know. It's just based on support resistance on the 1 hour time frame. You had candles. First of all, I look at where candles are creating support. I draw a rectangle, right, like over here, and then to see where candles are respecting, turning. So if this candle is bearish, I look left to see, okay, they're turning over here, so this might be a resistance. I extend this rectangle and I see, oh, okay, there are more resistances here, so it makes sense. And then I go from there. What am I supposed to be looking for on a higher time frame when my confirmation is on the 30-minute time frame, the analysis of the higher time? Well, you need to send a chart so we can know what you see. Oh, someone sent a chart. Oh, it looks like gold is running up over here now. Let's take a look at this. Oh, wow. If price closes above the zone or move past the zone, enter long. Perfect. Stop loss below this wick. Nice. Oh, very nice, man. This is how you should be sending charts. This is an example of well-labeled chart. Excellent. See, Mr. Tahmid has been here for the last 3-4 months, and his analysis has become way better than before. Beautiful. I like it very much. Very nice.
don't tempt me. King in the castle, king in the castle. I like. It's a pussy magnet. Yes. You have Homer, I have Homer. It's sexy.
UJ analysis. Looking for a sell stop to go all the way down to 108,280. Beautiful. Maybe let's focus on where it's going to go in the next 2-3 hours first. Fill this wick here, probably, and then continue on down till here. It still has some juice.
Some nitrous.
Raja, any experience with EAs? No, but I have witnessed many, many EAs fail.
Yep, so have I.
Literally, seen them go up and then all the way back down.
And then the excuses come and fly. Oh, this problem. Oh, this volatility.
Oh, this COVID-19.
Yes. Oh, we have to turn it off now because it's too violent. Problem is people over leverage their accounts and chase money.
There's this video they sent in the Yengency chat, and I played that on like in the boot camp, like when people said that, hey, what's like the best thing to do, and I played that for everybody. Everything takes time. Do that, do this, do that. It takes time. Don't be a
Yeah, actually, that was my first time watching that video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Everything takes time. Don't rush.
Everyone was like, "Oh, is that Ted?" I'm like, "Yeah."
I can't believe it.
Everything takes time.
You know what? I talked to somebody yesterday, and today they've blown their account. They deposited yesterday, and I gave them a whole plan. I worked with them for about 2 hours and built out a whole plan. I built them a spreadsheet with a calculator on it so that they can calculate their lot size and risk, and they blew their account in one day.
Wow.
But how? How?
I don't know.
Oh, is that a same friend over there?
No, different person.
Oh.
It's just, and I looked and I'm like, how could you blow your account? And they actually had and to Raja's point, and this is something that I told him, your first few trades will be your best trades of the day. And his first few trades, he made his quota for the day because the goal was 2% for today. And he did 2%. In 20 minutes, he did 2%. Had 3 perfect trades, and that's it. And he had his 2% for the day. He was able to make his 2%, and that was it. And then he overtraded. Can you share the spreadsheet? No, because you can make your own spreadsheet by just using simple Excel formulas and calculating how much you want to risk per day, and then dragging that down over 20 days, and it will show you what you should get.
DJ, I think it's about to close. 30 minutes.
Yes, sir. Nice, strong, bullish close.
Strong, yeah.
Hello. Hello. Can you hear me better?
Yep, we can hear you. So yeah, what I was saying was that this candle closed bullish above all these candles here to the left. So like, you know, there's a high probability for this candle to continue moving bullish now. But your stop is going to be around, you know, like 30 pips, 25 pips. But then eventually you're looking for price to come up to like, you know, 131,700 and then eventually up to 131,900. So this bullish candle is the smoking gun over here. So if we adjust this based on recent price action, this is what we get right here. Yeah. This 30-minute candle closed above all these candles here to the left.
Or you can wait it out above this 131,650 and first take profit around this wick right here. That's gonna be the safe play because this candle may retrace all the way back down and continue ranging. Yeah. I'll be waiting on the bushes. Once these Bambis start moving away outside the bushes, take a deep shot.
Did you buy Sir Raja?
Oh my.
Not right now. I might take a buy. Once this 15-minute candle breaks the high of the previous one, I'm going to buy and I'm going to put my stop below the low of the current 15-minute candle. That's what I'm going to do. Raja, is there a difference between your normal videos here on YouTube and your market fluidity prep course on the website? Huge difference. But honestly, if you come to the live streams, you shouldn't really need the market fluidity. That's just for people like, you know, who really want to get in depth with stuff, but if you still have experience, it should be good too. Yeah, it's gonna keep flying here. Once it breaks the high.
I entered a buy on GJ.
Nice. I overtraded more and now I'm back at break even. I'm back to my bad habits. Well, congratulations. In the past 2.5 hours, I've taken one trade. That's it. And now I'm looking for a second trade above the high of the previous 30-minute candle. All right, so once it starts to break the high, I think it's going to activate it around 131,530. Stop is going to be around 131,360.
31,360.
Mm-hmm.
I got 131,370. That's good, right? A little above the wick, but I entered a little earlier.
All right, that's my second trade right there.
And good job, guys. Let's run it. Let's let it run. And that should be good for today. Good call, Rakeel.
Well, it has to win to be a good call.
It's gonna win, you know that.
Did Chris go get coffee?
Perfect. So I got a 15 pip stop. So now, since it has broken the high of the 30-minute candle, what I'm anticipating is that this high has been broken. So it has created this low. It created that low.
Almost.
So this low. God. So this low should get respected for price to continue to go up.
Not a disrespect.
Oh man, so
Oh, man, what a
hilarious.
disrespect. I talked too early.
But hey, the thing is, on this trade, this is a 0.5 like a 50-cent lot. So I've reduced my lot size on this trade. You know, usually I use like a 5 lot, but here I'm using a 0.5. Oh, got stopped out.
Stopped out. Wow.
Oh,
Yikes.
perfect.
Done so for the day, guys.
That's the problem.
Oh yeah, UJ is now moving down as anticipated.
Yeah.
The thing with GJ is this could be just a liquidity wick. It's still bullish. This was probably just a liquidity wick to continue to go up. So the buys are still valid. Raja sir, why do you do this? I don't do anything. I do what I want to do. Oh,
It's moving
see,
nice.
buys are still valid.
The thing is that how do you call it? They were really, really tight.
Ooh.
Stop losses.
Ooh.
Come on.
Dang.
Well,
Yes.
Yep, it's gonna.
I stayed in and caught 15 pips. Thanks, Raja.
Oh, very nice.
you just gotta continue more.
I'm on loss today again. No win since the week. I'm leaving this industry. You know,
All right,
I've
keep
had- oh.
fine. I'm sorry, Roger. This nice trade on UJ. It's beautiful. It's moving beautiful.
Oh, UJ dropped more? Yeah.
Yeah, just got the EJ trade. Good job,
Yeah,
guys.
it's gonna continue. UJ is gonna be the trade for the day. Okay, I'm gonna close 50%.
Yeah, I think this GJ was a little bit delayed over here.
Yeah,
it
UJ
lagged a
is gonna
little.
continue moving also, man.
Mm-hmm. Wow, UJ came right down there.
Yeah.
We were right about that move coming
I
down.
close 50%. I'm running a break even right now, so let's see.
Oh, perfect.
Nice, Kerwin.
Thanks, man.
I didn't leave a runner in. I just closed all.
Oh,
But that support,
good.
put the
That's
major
good.
support right there.
Yeah, that's perfect. You secure those profit. That's awesome. On the other hand, Gigi's gonna break 131.70, so we're gonna be in a nice push. Hopefully we'll reach 132. Okay, Gigi, come on. You can do it, buddy.
Come on,
Yeah.
DJ. Come on,
Let's
baby.
go. Let's go.
It's gonna head.
Come on.
You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, let's go. All right.
131.700 coming up.
Oh, nice. Come on.
Yes.
132 even. 132 even. 132 even.
Some issues over there. 131.700. Come on.
Right, what's this? The green supports and resistance. are as you have on the 30-minute time frame. Yeah, confirmation is on the 30-minute time frame. I think you need to neaten this up over here. When price breaks resistance close above, you wait for a retest or jump in. Well, it depends, you know, like right now, if you're looking for buys, I think your stop is going to be at the lows of the candles. So this candle spiked down. The 15-minute candle is about to close in 3 minutes. So you could say, okay, the 30-minute candle has created a low at 131, let's say 131.280. If a low has been created on 131.280, then the next 15 minutes should not come down to retest low and continue heading up. Because the previous one closed above this resistance, so that gives it more confidence to continue on making higher lows and higher highs eventually. Trump warns suicide from the economic depression will far surpass those from the virus. Ooh. Trump is anticipating suicide.
Wall Street people, maybe. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad, man.
It is bad. Shoot, we've had probably about 200 grand in orders canceled over the last week. So
wow.
Yeah, it's rough right now.
I know a couple of guys who used to rent properties like condos, apartments, and stuff, and used to rent them out on Airbnb. And
oh yeah, so they're probably taking a hit too.
Yeah, they aren't doing too good right now. Because you know, with all the cancellations and then the rent owed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is going to be a very eye-opening experience for a lot of people. Give me a second, customer calling.
I think the 2020 crash is going to be the talked about crash after 2008. Even though it's not fundamentally driven with what's happening with the lockdown and stuff, this is what's causing it.
There's a lot of psychological too.
Like the malls are closed for the next 2 weeks. Insane.
Okay. I'm gonna close my 20 pips on GJ, so the next 15 minutes continue moving, but if I close, it's gonna move. Trust. Stay on.
All right, close.
Yeah, I just closed.
Thank you, baby.
Let's go, GJ.
Thank you,
move.
baby. Let's go. Close.
Move.
Keep on closing. Keep on closing.
I just closed. We can move.
Yeah, close more.
Trust me on this. It always happens.
All right, we're trusting Papa Kervin over here.
Yeah, man.
When close.
And I'll be waiting about 131 at 800s, and I'm gonna take a small buy over there, 10 pips.
Okay, now let's see this one.
Hey, Richard, can you please mute yourself when you don't talk? It's pretty annoying to hear background noises.
Oh, my bad, man.
Yeah, just common courtesy, thanks.
I thought I was on mute, my bad. I didn't notice.
Nice. Good one, good one.
Can we get 700?
100. Yeah.
131, 700.
Nerve-wracking.
Wow, look at that.
Going up, down, up, down, up, down.
Gold did 100 pip spike down in the fight.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
What part of the group do we see the position enter? None.
Easy gang, what's going on?
Hey Yasser, how are you?
Not too bad, but I didn't trade today. I'm just watching the markets today. My relaxed day, take a day off.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, one of my friends that works in the hospital, man, he caught the corona, man.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a doctor, and I was like, damn. And he's about like 6 foot something, pristine health. You know, physically looks after himself, and he's got it, man.
So, how does he feel?
Well, he's in a hospital, but nobody can go see him. He's up in London in the hospital here. Just panicking a little bit.
Yeah, I really want to know how people feel when they have corona.
I'll ask him when he comes around.
Yeah.
You know. They try and get me to that, mate. I said no way.
Suppose it's just like a mouth flu, then you start getting headaches and like a slight fever.
In Germany, a football player, blah blah. Yeah. Well, so far I'm good. Thank God I didn't get any Sharona from Miami.
Sharona.
Sharona.
Did you drink Coronas?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what kept you
On the last day, I had a beer.
Hello everyone from my home in Scottsdale, Arizona, where I grew up. I'm here right now, and I know a lot of you guys, or pretty much all of you guys, are stuck in your home around.
You know about these videos? A lot of these YouTubers, they're doing these Corona videos for clout.
Like what?
I don't know what you mean. Like what?
Like, what about, like what are they doing in regards to the Corona? Like advertise things or talk about Corona or something? Have you seen the people that lick toilets just to get the Corona?
Yeah. GJ gonna flip to the downside and carry on the larger trend, I think. Well,
I'm flipping up right now.
For GJ to go down, you would need it to come back below 131,400, and then for a confirmation going bearish, you'll need to see a break below 13700. So a break below 13700 would be your sells. A break above 13400, as I've been talking about since the last 3 hours, will be your buys.
Oh, come on, break the high 15 one.
Yeah, it should continue. If you look on the 15 minutes, it's trying to make bullish. The 5-minute previous candle closed bullish. So this current one should continue. I think with NYC open, you see a further push. All right, what's this? Oh. Maybe the magic keys would have worked. No, not really, because you still have to press a button with magic keys. I mean, it's not magic. Like if you look on gold, gold again had a 100 pip spike down on the 5-minute. Man, this is crazy.
Insanity.
Whoever's trying to trade gold right now, boy, oh boy, you're gonna have a bad time.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go, GJ. Back
There come.
Oh my god, not again, bro. What is this?
Back to channel GJ.
Back to on the next episode of GJ.
Have you ever tried to watch 4 or 5 programs at once and you change the channels when there's an ad?
Mm-hmm.
We have done that. That's what's happening here.
Yeah.
Do you think it could go through its weekly support at 127? Well, it needs to break below 130 first to go to 127. What will the USD do if Trump gets corona? Well, we'll have to wait until he gets it.
What kind of questions are these?
Yeah, I hope it goes.
And find a cure pretty quick, you know, if there ever was an impetus.
That was so funny when he said, "Uh-oh," to this lady that had a fever.
I don't understand why is there such a strong level for GJ. Well, this was a strong level, 13400. Now we've broken above it. So now when you see these wicks on the left hand side, these wicks become your destinations. That's all what it is. If price was to close below 131,400, you see these wicks as exhaustion or rejection. Pretty simple concept.
Yeah, man. I want this 30-minute candle on GG to break above 131, 66, 67. But man, it's having a hard time. I don't know. Next 30 minute, even though this candle closed bullish, and if this candle doesn't break above 131, let's say 700.
Keep talking, Carmen, because it's about to break.
Get down to retest the previous low of this 30-minute candle. And that's why I don't like it. Other than that, everything looks good. I hope the next 30 minute candle doesn't come back to retest 131 450.
Yeah, it should be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, see the 5-minute is now flipping. Now 5-minute is creating this little liquidity base right over here. This is a base being formed in the 5-minute.
Yeah, this current 5-minute broke the high of the previous one too.
Oh, I ate a edible jelly 2 hours ago.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow.
And bananas?
Yeah, now it's coming around.
now it's coming around. After 2 hours. That's dope.
Yeah, that's what happens, you know, after 2 hours.
After 2 hours. Is it strong or not?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Chilling.
Yeah. Okay, Raja, get ready because this 5-minute candle, which is the last 5 minutes for this 30-minute candle to close, we need.
Oh yeah.
If we don't get this push right now, then man,
it's coming.
I think we got it. Guys.
Yeah.
Because
so.
Oh my god.
Because if this was a doji here, like this. Yep. If that was a doji, that was a time wasting candle, so this one should continue moving bullish.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, this candle, I want to see this candle closing up around this area. Right
there we go, guys.
There we go.
Finally.
Coming. Oh.
There
Nice.
you have it.
There you go.
There we go. Perfect.
Oh shit.
Clap big.
Let me read this thing.
Doji.
Yeah.
Clap big.
Perfect.
All right.
All right.
That's the move I wanted.
Once
Papa
again, the retarders win.
The candle whisperers.
We're the best.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. basically.
Yeah, I got some re-entries there, and then it worked out pretty good.
Thank you so much, GJ.
Thank you, mommy.
Thank you for the guys.
Damaka.
Now I need 5 more pips in the last 4 minutes.
I'm gonna head up to
All the way up.
132.
Damn, Jesus. Damn, I'm a bit too late.
Yeah, 132 even.
Yeah, I can't get easier than that, you know.
Yeah. Wow, man. So this doji thing was correct.
Yeah, trust.
Just hit the candle and drew a new one.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, man.
You think we'll go past this wick? This one here, right? It should be easy to go past this one.
I think you should be securing profits and let it carry on going.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm securing profits.
Yeah, exactly. At this point, you should secure profits of least percent or 70% of your order. Let the rest running, and yeah, we may have a pullback now in the next 30-minute candle, and you don't want to lose your profits. Make sure you grab your bag.
Secure profits here and tell yourself you did good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, that was a nice call, coach.
Roger.
Curvin. Oh, the bank has deferred property tax for 6 months. Mortgage has been deferred for 4 months. Car payment has been deferred for another 6 months. Hey man, why you gotta cut people off when someone's talking? Wow, so rude.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Continue, coach.
Yeah. So all these payments have been like deferred in Canada.
Oh, you got me all excited. I was like, yes.
Well, not in the US, in Canada.
Not in the US. We're capitalism, man. We want every freaking penny to the block.
Wow.
We're screwed.
Yeah, because my dad called the banks yesterday and I just saw the emails come in. They've deferred the mortgage, the car payments, the property tax. He's been on the phone with the phone company to defer the phone payments. I'm like, I'm not sure that's going to happen, but you can try.
I got a 3 month on the mortgage. They said I don't need to pay for 3 months.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's happening.
That's not bad, man. I was like, yeah, this is a bit of a holiday. Why not?
See, in the US, like your bank will work with you, but they won't defer the interest. The interest will be still accumulated.
Yeah, I got to make some phone calls myself.
They're automatically deferring student loan payments too.
That's pretty good.
Automatic. You don't even have to call in to do that.
Well, in the US, the student loan payments is deferred with no interest.
Oh,
it's called the forbearance.
Yeah. No, it's not the forbearance, because even forbearance you have interest.
Oh, deferment?
Yeah, they actually defer. It's actually in the bill that they just passed. So that was one of the things in the bill. I'm just saying for the US, like, since they want to spend $2 trillion, they might as well just add 1.56 and just wipe off all student loan debt.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's gonna happen.
Since they just want to add $2 trillion.
GJ's moving beautiful.
GJ's still beautiful moving.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
This is some amazing sale. My bias was always buys on GJ.
Was those gold buys was troll? I saw you put gold buys up there. Was those troll buys?
Where?
On your screen, you says gold buys right there.
Oh yeah, we call gold buys like after the news. Like gold was just buys.
All right. I close my entire positions on GJ. I'm gonna call it a day.
Beautiful.
All right, I'm going in back in my little cave.
Peace out, Kaban.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna head off too, everybody.
Okay, Raja, thank you so much, buddy.
Thank you
Thanks,
so much, Kervin.
everybody.
Take care, fam.
Bye, guys.
See you guys later.
All
See you
right.
tomorrow.
See ya.